this. Employers don't care if you came first among 1,000 students, if you got first class or whatever. They don't care about that, right? Because especially during Freshers Week, a lot of people can move really mad, like Guys, welcome back. If this is your first time seeing me, my name is Lola. On this channel, I plan on filming about relationship, my faith, and also all things to do with self-development. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in or you want to learn more about, please make sure to click the subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell. So guys, today we're going to be talking about uni advice. What I wish someone actually told me when I was jetting off to university. And you know, I thought about making this video and I was like, dang, I really wish someone told me all these things that I'm about to tell you guys today. So guys, before I even get into this video, I want to kind of talk about the first day when you actually pack in or move into uni, because I just remember my first day doing my undergrad and I was laughing at myself when I thought about my first day, because I was like, that's so gassed. I was so gassed the first day at uni. Like, my heart was just leaping. I was so excited. I was like, yes, freedom, finally. One thing, or maybe let me just use this as the first point, is you need to mentally that day your parents are going to drop you off at uni, or if you're flying to another country to actually attend uni, you need to mentally prepare yourself for that day, because it was really, really emotional. Like, even thinking about it now, I'm like, oh my god. Because what happened is, I'll share my experience. What happened is that you get so excited, like, yeah, I'm going up to uni, I'm going to uni. You know, that's what happens. You get so excited, like, I'm going up to uni, yay, uni this, right? The first night you're there by yourself, or even if you have flatmates and everything, rush of emotion basically like overwhelms you, because you suddenly realize that, okay, there's no mommy telling you what time to go to bed, there's no dad, there's none of all your siblings, they've disappeared. You're literally by yourself now. You have to make the decision. And I feel like when you're 18, 19, sometimes that can be hard. I know some people are like hardcore. Let me not even lie, I feel like I can be like that sometimes. Like, deep inside I want to burst out and scream and cry, but I'm just like, I'm okay. Like, you know that unbothered look, like, I'm fine. When inside I'm crying. But I think I do that just so that the people around me, they don't get overly emotional as well. Because imagine, like, the whole family is now crying just because you're going off to uni. Why do I keep saying running off? Lol. Anyway, my first tip is actually before you get to uni, right? And it's kind of during your preparation stage, you know. So this tip is basically for you really need to understand why you're going to uni. What course are you actually going to uni for? Because I hear people saying, oh, my friend is doing accounting, my friend is doing business, so I want to do business. Don't do that. Your friend don't have the same destiny. Destiny and your friend's destiny different. Two parallel lines that will never meet. Think just because your friend wants to do it. I mean, if you grew up together and both of you have always like wanted to do, I don't know, maybe business or accounting or whatever, then by all means, like, you know, it's your passion. But it's not just like, you know what, I don't know what I want to do, but I know that, you know, my friend Susie is doing business, so let me just jump and do business. Because you realize that in the long run, they will end up like doing extremely well in that course, and you might just struggle because that's not the course for you. So please make sure that you choose. Let me just say, before you continue, you might want to get a cup of tea, get a snack, get everything, because this video might be a little long, because I'm like, I need to let them know. I might even do a part 2, but I don't know. Let me just record this one and see how it goes. Okay, so back to my point. Before you actually get to uni, make sure that you decide what you really want to do. Make sure that you ask questions about this. Because I know for me, when I was like about to do my undergrad and everything, I was kind of like, yeah, I know I like health, I know I like biology, I know I like this, but I don't really know what course. And in my like during my secondary school, so that's college if you're in America or if you're in the UK, we had like career guidance teachers. And I remember my career guidance teacher was like, oh, you know, why don't you come and do like this test? I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically to kind of like help you to decide what course you should do at uni. And I remember doing the test and it was giving me all this like crazy crazy answers like, oh, do this, and I was like, I don't have interest in none of this, so away with your damn test. Like, I was like, I'm not doing any of these tests. I refuse to do the test. I refuse to follow what it says. Like, a test will not determine my future, okay? So my tip for you is, one, tell people around you, ask them. First of all, I will start with your parents. Ask them, what do you think I'm good at? You know, from all the reports card and everything you've seen over the years, what do you think my strong points are? Do you think I'm extremely good at maths? Or you can even do this yourself. Just go through your reports and your scores and everything. If you genuinely put in effort during your secondary school days and everything, then this will really stand well for you, because you can easily see your areas of strength. Because another thing is that it's not just enough to say, oh, I like this, I like this, or whatever. You also have to be good at it as well, because you cannot say that I like music but you're not good at music, and then you say you want to become a musician. It cannot work. So another thing is asking your siblings, someone older than you. I mean, if you're the only child, you don't have siblings and everything, that's okay. You can just like reach out to people in your community, maybe your neighbor, maybe your cousin, someone that's older than you that's actually been to university or is already in uni. Ask them like, okay, I'm thinking about doing fashion, I'm thinking about biomedical science, I'm thinking about doing chemistry, I'm thinking about doing physics, I'm thinking about doing midwifery, I'm thinking about doing nursing, so that they can, even if they're not doing the same course, they will definitely know someone who is doing that course, and they can link you up together. And I know some of you will be like, oh, that's a bit too much. This is your future. You are investing, your parents are investing so much for you to go to uni, and you are also going to invest your time and energy. So you might as well make sure that you're doing the right course, okay? So make sure that you ask them, someone older than you, or even online. Like, this is why we have social media. It's not just to scroll down for 3 hours and do nothing. Find someone on social media, go in their bio and see, you know, some people, they put down there the course that they've done, maybe pharmaceutical science, law, medicine, whatever it is, and just shoot them a DM, and just don't shoot them, lol. Send them a DM and just say, hey, I'm a college student, I'm a secondary school student, I'm looking to go into this, and I see that it's included in your bio. Do you mind just telling me a bit about this? Speak to the person. Make sure that you ask them questions that make sense. Don't just ask them what's the course like, what uni you're going to. No, ask them very deep questions. I mean, they can say no if they want to, but at least you tried, you know. Ask them what the modules are, what modules they found the easiest, what modules they found the hardest, what are the uni experience, what is the starting salary, what pay the most, and everything. And please, I don't want anybody to come for me, because I know someone would be like, oh, I'm just going to uni because I want to do what I love. I don't really care about how much you're getting paid. Again, let me restate this. If you are spending money, your parents are pouring a lot of resources on you to go to uni, please, you need to care how much you're going to get back in the end. So ask them questions like that. Ask them sensible questions. Don't just ask them, what course are you studying? Hey, what courses did you do at secondary school or college to get into that course? What grade did you like? They might be like, oh, that's a bit personal, but at least you've asked, okay? So don't worry too much about that. I think I've gone on about that point, but that point is so important, because to be honest, if you don't know what you're going to do in uni, and if you don't have a concrete idea or a plan, sometimes the uni experience can be very hard for you, because there's no motivation when you are alone by yourself having to study for that exam, or when they give you 3,000 word essay, you might just, you know, crash at that point, because you never wanted to do the course, you never wanted to come to uni. So make sure that you get those things done at the start. Figure out what you like, what your interests are, and in the long run, what is the salary. Next advice for you going up to uni is hold on to your moral views, your moral code, your religious views, or whatever. For example, if you're a Muslim girl or a Muslim guy or whatever, and you wear your hijab or your turban, and your parents have raised you, and that's your, you know, your religious practice and everything, don't get to uni and then fling your hijab or fling your turban into the bin and be like, my parents aren't here, you know. Try, and because those things, they will shape you, and they create some form of like normality for you as well when you're at uni. Do you get? So don't just fling your moral codes in the bin. And this is another thing I wish someone told me when I was going to uni. Make a plan. Decide, this is the kind of things that I will do, and these are the kind of things that I would never do. And I know it sounds very silly and everything, but simple things like, am I going to drink? Am I not going to drink? Does this stand with my own moral views, my religious views, how I was raised and all that? Is it what I want? Decide. Do I want, like, what grade do I want to get in my first year when I'm leaving my, like, I wish someone told me all these things. Like, honestly speaking, it would have really, really helped me out, because what's going to happen is that when you get to uni and you don't have any moral code, you've forgotten a lot about your religious views, you're going to end up making a lot of mistakes. So it's better for you now to decide that, okay, even when I get to uni, if you're a Christian, I'm going to still, you know, chase after God. If you're a Muslim, I'm still going to upload my values. I'm not going to just fling them in the bin, okay? And let me just pause here. I know some of you watching this is like, I don't care, I'm going to fling it in the bin. Yeah. Don't do it, okay? For all you know, your parents might have installed a camera in your backpack. And what? Next point, or the next advice I would give you is, be careful of Freshers Week. Hey, my God. Freshers Week is like the devil's playground. Like, I'm sorry if that sounds somehow, but trust me, Freshers Week, see the point I just made about the moral codes and moral views, all this kind of stuff. If you don't have all those things in check, Freshers Week will test your life. Do you know what? If you're in a relationship right now and you're about to go into uni, let me just tell you, you might lose your boyfriend or your girlfriend when you get to uni. And that's just the honest truth. Because see all those guys that you see in Chris Brown videos, see all those people you see in Beyonce's videos, all these people you see on MTV on the video, those kind of good looking girls, good looking guys, all that. When you get to uni, there's going to be like times 1,000 of those kind of people. There's going to be like the finest guys, all the shade that you've never seen, from the darkest to the lightest to, you know, everything that you've never seen in this your 17 years or 18 years of life. You will meet them there on Freshers Week. In Freshers Week, you will meet them there. So just be very, very cautious of that. If you're in a relationship and you're starting off uni and maybe your partner or your girlfriend or your boyfriend is going to another uni, what I would advise is, I feel like some of those events are so wild that if you don't have your partner there and if you don't have your head screwed on right, ladies, if you're watching this and you know that your boyfriend is his head can, when he sees girls, he's a bit, then this point is for you. Just, babe, you know what, I think I'm going to come and say hi to you on Freshers Week. Or better, surprise him. Surprise him, pull up on him on Freshers Week. Just be like, one day tell him, yeah, you know, I'm about to just, you know, go out with my mom. But you're on your way to come and surprise him. You're on your way to come and see him. Surprise him, sis, yes. And see what he's up to. Because Freshers Week, let's just be realistic. Freshers Week, he will see different kind of girls. All the girls that he's never seen in his life, he will see them at Freshers Week. So you might as well include yourself. Yes, include yourself. Tag along for Freshers Week. Oh, babe, I just miss you so much. I just want to come and say hi to you. I'm telling you now, because 1 week after Freshers Week, you just get that call or that text, babe, I don't think I can do this anymore. So I feel like parents will kill me for giving that advice, but I'm just being realistic. If you didn't come to uni like knowing anyone, then I wouldn't suggest that you go out by yourself during Freshers Week. Like, don't go out by yourself during Freshers Week. Like, if you need to beg your housemate, coursemate or whatever to come out with you, definitely do that. But do not go out by yourself at uni. If you are absolutely stuck for someone to go and like go to events with and everything, ask one of your friends from back home to come and like, you know, help you ease into things and everything. Like, because trust me, Freshers Week is mad, okay? And yeah, let me just say that, okay? Like, I remember my Freshers Week, I was so gassed. I was like, so young people get up to things. I'm like, so people, like young people are doing this. Because growing up, like, I was quite protected. My mom sheltered me like growing up, so I wasn't exposed to a lot of things. But when I got to uni, the first year, Freshers Week, I was like, wow. 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 I was like, so yeah, just don't go out by yourself. Have fun. Pick the events that you want to go to. Don't get forced out. I mean, have a bit of fun as well, but just use sense, okay? Next tip I'm going to give to you is work experience doing uni. Okay, I need to kind of speed up because I feel like this video is going on for too long, but I just wanted to get my point across there. So work experience is extremely important. while you're at uni, even if it's just 2-hour work experience somewhere, take it. And I know some people will be like, oh, they're not going to pay me. Hell no. Please. The reality is you're going to be at uni for 3 years or 4 years. If you do like 1 week here, 2 days here, 2 weeks here, 1 month here, by the time you finish that 3 years or 4 years, you realize that experience, you know. And when you put that on your CV, it's going to make you stand out from all your classmates, everyone graduating that year. And I wish someone told me this as well, because it's only when I started, like when I finished uni, that I realized this. Employers don't care if you came first among 1,000 students, if you got first class or whatever. They don't care about that, because truth be told, okay, so this is just between me and you, employers don't really want to spend months training somebody. They want someone that has some kind of experience, so that, you know, during training week or whatever, they're able to pick up things really quickly. Okay, so that's one thing that you need to bear in mind as well. Get experience, even if it's not paid. Get experience. Those 3 months or 4 months or however months they give you during summer break, don't just sleep at home and be watching Netflix. Go and get experience, because that will set you apart from every single person in your class. Okay, speak to your lecturers in first year if you don't understand something, especially if you're doing one of those courses like math or physics or chemistry or whatever. They teach you something in class and you don't understand, because the truth of the matter is they're getting paid a lot of money to teach you. So do you know, after class, when they keep shouting, anybody have any questions? Do you have any questions? I have any question? Email per question. They're doing it because it's for your own good, and because they know you will have in your first year. Try to kind of enjoy a little bit, because as you kind of proceed to second year, third year, final year, you're probably not even going to have time for it. If you've watched the video to this like part and you have not subscribed, what? Please press the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That's the only way you can actually support me. It is absolutely free. You don't have to pay a single dime to subscribe, okay? So make sure that you press that subscribe button. Another point I want to tell you guys is be very careful who you date, right? Because especially during Freshers Week, a lot of people can move really mad, like excuse my language, but it's the truth. A lot of people will move really mad, and what you date will determine how much time you can dedicate to your studies, how far you can go, what you will even do after uni. So be very careful about who you date as well. If you know that you're dating someone and they don't motivate you to study, they are kind of like, you know, somehow, you know it for yourself, okay? Just be careful who you date. Like this video, guys. It was a lot of work to actually get this video out, honestly speaking. So please press the subscribe button if you've learned anything from this video. If any of the advice have resonated with you, or you have friends, let me know in the comment section, and let me know what if you're actually watching this video because you're starting uni. Let me know in the comment section as well, because I want to know that I didn't just waste my time making this video. Okay, so again, I will see you guys next week, Saturday. Bye.